Alright, hey guys, Stefan here. The second time recording this video, but whatever. Doing it on my phone, so it's gonna be a little different. Gonna talk about some knives that I've acquired actually in the last 2 days. There's some really good deals out there right now. There's some great prices on things because of the holiday season. So this is just kind of like to let you guys know and show you what I picked up. The first one we're going to look at is just an overview. This isn't a review, just my initial thoughts and like what I think of them. So, actually give me a second, I'm going to grab a stick of gum here. Here, we'll set you down on the first knife. Alright, I apologize for that. Okay, here's the first knife. It is the Milwaukee Fastback. First glance at this knife, I thought it was pretty cool. It's got a nice blade shape. I'll explain why I did that here in a second. It's pretty ergonomic. It's got a nice handle. A little useless jimping up here, but that can be easily changed. It's got a nice pocket clip. It's liner lock. Nice detent, as you heard. Nice tight liner lock. It's got some wiggle room. You can also, liner lock. That's the pocket clip. Change it to tip up. So yeah. The thing about this knife though is you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a push button. That's pretty cool. There's no way to open it. You have to hold it. Push the button. Oh. I'll push it with this. And then it's just flick out, which that didn't work. Okay. There we go. So yeah, this is a lock that locks the blade. And actually you can tell right there. You can see it's kind of depressed. Then when I close the blade, see what I mean? I'm going to try and remove that because it's pointless. So it's kind of irritating. But it's a fiberglass handled knife. It's got a little weight to it, but it's not bad. I plan on just using this for an everyday work knife. It's got about 3.5 inch blade. Looks like the blade length. About 3 inches. And it's got about a 1/2 inch of belly on it. I mean, extra, you know what I mean? The curve gives you about a 1/2 inch of cutting edge there. But it's a pretty nice knife. It's about $14. And I don't think that's a special. I don't think that's like a holiday special or anything. That's just what I paid for it. There is a push button automatic version that I'm not interested in because first of all it's $40 and I think the blade's like this long. It's about another inch, something like that. But this half of the blade is serrated. I don't do serrated knives. So that's the first deal I got. The second deal, also at Home Depot, is the Leatherman Wingman. Now I haven't had a Leatherman in quite a few years. The last one I had was the Skeletal, which if you get a chance, that thing is awesome. But this was only $20, and I've been looking at these, and everywhere else I've seen them, they're about $30. Spring-loaded pliers. A couple tools in here that are really neat. On this side, you've got, it's really hard to do one-handed. On that side, you got your screwdrivers, flathead and Phillips. Come on. There we go. 2 screwdrivers, flathead and Phillips. And then on this side, you've got 3 tools. Let's see if I can open them in the order I want to show them. Okay. First, we have the can opener. Then you have, oh, it's going back in. This is not easy to do with one hand, and it's a phone, so I've got to hold it. Okay, then you've got the file. And then the last one is this. It's a little bladed tool. I was asking my wife, what is that? What's the purpose? She goes, it's a package opener. And I thought that's really handy because where she works, she cannot have pocket knives. She carries her little Spartan, but she said she'd probably even get in trouble for that. So that's really nice. And then on the outside here, you have scissors. Which I thought were spring. But I don't know. Apparently they are not. Interesting. And then the other side is a knife, but I doubt I'll use the knife on this. Hardly ever. So anyway, this was 20 bucks at Home Depot, which is normally a $30 multi-tool, so that was nice. And it's got a nice functional pocket clip on the back. Rides pretty nice. And the other deal was at Walmart. They had, for $20, you get 2 knives and a flashlight, a little AAA flashlight. That's out in my truck because it makes a nice emergency flashlight. But you get 2 Kershaw manual open flippers. Which I like Kershaw's manual opening knives. They're very smooth, very nice. We'll talk about this one last. We'll talk about this one first. This one, in my opinion, is the best one out of the package. The detent's pretty strong. I don't really care for flippers, so I'm not good at it. Tanto blade. 3 1/4, 3.5 inch blade. Not bad. This has that fiberglass molded K-grip handle, which gives you no grip at all, but some jimping up here that's not really functional, but it does fit in the hand rather well. It is pretty comfortable. And it does, when you push it in the detent, it does suck it in. And you can hear that nice positive click. Flicks out nicely with the thumb stud, which is on both sides. And this and the other Kershaw have really neat pocket clips that I'll go into. I'm not sure what they're called, but I'll put an annotation in. It's almost not quite. You got to really put a lot of pressure behind that. I really don't care for flippers, but it's smooth enough that you can just snap it open, and I like that. But this one especially, it's got the super deep pocket carry, and it's just 1 screw. And it's got 2 pieces on the side there. You just unscrew that, and you can have a right or left-handed carry. Generous lanyard hole. And very nice. I like it. It fits very well in the pocket. This probably just be my... I'll talk about the rolls of these knives here in a bit. So these 2 were 20 bucks with a flashlight. Now this one I was a little disappointed in because it's a flipper, but that's about as much as it'll flip. And that's like really putting pressure on it. It's just not very good flipper, but it is buttery smooth. This thing, I mean, just a little flick with the flipper and it snaps right out. It's not even, I mean, the detent's not even strong enough to give it a good flick. You can, the last one sucked in, this one just kind of sets in. Get my hand out of the way. But yeah, I do like this. Also has a pretty deep pocket carry, not as much as the other one. This one's also unique. You see it's got the little inset there, and then the pocket clips back here. The screw is right there. I assume it's like a T6 or something. But yeah, again, I'm not sure what these are called, but I'll go ahead and put annotations in. This one's a little small for my hand. This one will probably be my dress-up knife. And it's got really neat backspace here, but it doesn't go all the way to the back, so it doesn't really serve any function because you can't feel it. It's just pretty, I guess, but it's an all-black knife, so I mean, what's it matter? Yeah, and see, it's not. Oh well. So like I said, that one will probably be like a dress-up carry. This one I'm going to use for my EDC. It's got that good snap. Well, I like that. And then this one, like I already said, is going to be my all-around work knife. So, went out, saved a little money this weekend. Got all 4 of these for just under $60. Again, this was like 14 or 15, 20, and then these 2 were 20. So check them out. They got some really good deals going on, and hope you guys can pick them up. I'll be doing more in-depth reviews on these later, letting you know what I think of the handle and this knife once I pull this lock out. I'll let you know what I think of these two after I get some more time with them. And then this I think is just going to be a really solid performer as far as like multi-tool goes. So that's about it, guys. I'll probably be uploading more videos from now on. My phone works a lot better than my camera did, and it uploads quicker. It takes better videos, so that's probably what I'll be doing from now on. I might have to get some sort of a thing to hold it with, but alright, that's about it. You guys have a good one.